Hey guys, it's Bridget. So I am getting ready to go do a facial on a new client. So I'm just going to kind of do a quick little thing because I've got to get right out the door, but I want it to look gorgeous. I want it to look very well put together so that I can actually bring off a very good vibe for our Mary Kay. So what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to use colors from all different spectrums. I'm wearing like turquoise and the coral color and brown and black. So I don't matchy everything, but I am going to pop a little bit of that coral that I used in one of my videos the other day from the At Play Trio Sunset Beach. This one right here. I'm also going to use a cream eyeshadow. This one is Beach Blonde. It's really light. It does have a pink undertone to it. So, but that's what I'm going to use kind of as my primer and as my background, I guess. So first I'm just going to throw on my foundation primer so it can be setting while I do my eyes. Because when I tend to go and speak to people, I don't know about you guys, but I do tend to get a little dewy. And so I don't want to get all oily or splotchy or anything. And this is going to fight oil for up to 8 hours, which is great. So, okay, let me go ahead and I think I put away my cream eyeshadow brush. Okay, so I'm going for a natural yet classic kind of look. I don't want to look, like I said, too made up, but I want to look very put together. So I'm just going to pop this right on all the way up and cover my entire lid, crease, and under my eyebrow, because that will hold all the products that I'm fixing to use on my skin. And if you don't want to use this, you could always use your primer, because the primer is phenomenal. I'm so excited. I love meeting new clients and playing around with makeup and skincare and all of that. So these are the days that I love. I get very excited. I like meeting new people that actually enjoy the same things that I do, which is girly makeup and whatnot. And I love people that had never tried the product, because then I'm the very first person that's ever brought it to them, and I want to, make a really good impression and really kind of, astound them almost. Because a lot of people, look at Mary Kay and they're like, I've never really heard of that, or I've heard of it, but it's old, whatever. And then when they try it, that's the only thing that it's once you get someone to actually sit down and try the product, it changes. It completely changes their mind about Mary Kay and all of the products. If people won't sit down and try it, it's harder for them to understand and to really know why we have such loyal clients. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my all-time fave, Honey Spice. And I'm just going to do in the crease and up, just kind of blend it all right through there. As I said, that's going to be my transition color, so we don't have any harsh definition where one stops and one starts. I'm surprised, which I've already gone through like 2 of these because I use it almost every day. Okay, so now that I've got my transition color, I'm going to go ahead and put on my coral right there. And that's just going to go on my lid. But concentrating really well on the ball of my lid more than anything. Because we're going to have a lot more going on out here. Let me get a mirror. Hold on. Okay. So I'm still just packing this color on right there on my lid. Focusing mainly right here on the ball of it. Because we're going to lighten up the inside corner and we're going to put our darker colors towards the outside. And then we will probably come back with a little bit more honey spice to kind of soften that transition up a little bit. Okay. And now I'm going to go in with, I'm going to go ahead and use truffle again. Some right here. It's very dark. And Chocolate Kiss actually used to be my go-to brown that I went to every single time. But I've really noticed that the truffle is just such a great color. And it's, if you wear like a reddish brown, then it brings out the red in it. If you wear a really deep brown, then it brings out the deep brown. So it's just a great all-around color. Okay. So I'm going to just take that truffle and I'm going to go along the bottom just a little bit, just out here in the corner. I'm not going to line my entire eye with it. I'm only going to go right here and up into my crease a little bit. Just right there. And I know a lot of times people don't think that these colors really go together, but brown and coral absolutely complement one another. Like, they are amazing together. So a little there, up into the crease, windshield wiper motions. Okay, so you see that I have my definite V. I like mine really dramatic. So I'm just going to fill in right there at the corner. Okay. And I'm knocking stuff all off of my desk. Okay. I guess I should have worn some kind of headband or something to pull my hair back. So now we're just going to go in and we're just going to blend it. We're going to kind of make it really soft and transition really nice. Windshield wiper up here in the crease. Bringing it down a little bit. That's a shadow. It looks like eyeshadow, but it's not. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Just blending all the way in. Deepening up that crease real nice. And working that in. Okay. So now I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a little tiny bit of the Chocolate Kiss. It's a little bit lighter than the truffle. It's this one down here. Right there. And I'm just going to kind of give that truffle a little bit of dimension. Now I'm just going to pop it right there on the outside. Not really doing a whole lot with it. Just popping it right there in the outer corner. And that's just going to kind of give it a little bit more depth Okay. Now I'm going to go back with my Honey Spice and just with a very, very little bit of the product on my brush. I'm going to pop it right there at the top to kind of soften everything out. Make sure it's going to blend really well up into my highlighter. And now for the highlighter, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use Crystalline. Like I said, best highlighter that Mary Kay has, in my opinion. Because it's just so versatile. And you can use it anywhere, and any skin tone can use it. Any colors that you use, anything. It's just great. It's kind of like Shroom for Jaclyn Hill. Alright. In the corners, right there. Okay. So, now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and just pop a little bit more of this coral right on the ball to make that more definite. Like I said, I do a lot of layering. I'm not as, I guess, confident in going that dramatic the very first time. I feel like I layer a lot better. It's always better to put more on. You can't take away, so why not go gradually until you get to the color that you want instead of going too dramatic and then you have to completely take off all your eye makeup and start all over. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner because eyes are done. Alright. You know, I haven't gotten any comments or anything. I know I've had a few people that have viewed it. You know, I mean, let me know what you think. I really want to hear from you guys if you need more like details, or, you know, if I'm doing something that you would rather me not do, or if you'd rather me do more in-depth, or if you just don't like it at all. You know, you don't have to be hateful. Be nice about it. But I would like to see a comment pop up every now and again. And I'm not going to do a really big wing today because I want to look very professional. So. I'm actually using a mirror this time, so that's why I keep leaning over. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I didn't do those the other day because I wasn't doing a whole lot. But, you know, the whole time I was out, I kept feeling so naked. You always want to start out a little harder on the inside and then lighten up as you come out with your strokes. This really does help frame your face so well. And then I'll just go in with my little brush and soften those lines that I just created. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. I did already put my primer on, so it's all set and ready to go. Tigger. My cat's playing with my product. That's nice. Okay. As always, I am using my CC Cream by Mary Kay in light to medium. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't tried it yet, try it. I've tried some of the BB creams. Don't really like those as much. I mean, they're great, but this one has, I went from using a cream to powder, which has quite a bit of coverage, to the CC cream. And, everyone said that there really wasn't a lot of coverage with it. But, honestly, I really like the coverage that it gives. And it looks so airbrushed. Like, it doesn't make you look like you have 10 pounds of makeup on. And it literally only takes like one pump. That's it. To cover your whole face. So, it's going to last you forever. I have not had to reapply. Like, I wore it yesterday when I went and played baseball. And on Saturday when we played baseball. And even when I got home, I was a little sweaty, and you could tell, like, where I had, like, wiped. But my makeup was, like, still there. So, it really is thebomb.com. Just loving it. And if you live in the Dallas area, of course, then you're in a really great place because you're surrounded by Mary Kay consultants. And me, for one, I know that I would absolutely love to let you try it. Just to get your opinion on it, really. I like hearing people's thoughts on our products and stuff. It's just awesome. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my powder. Like I said, I used Mary Kay Mineral Powder Foundation. Maybe this is why my CC cream doesn't really move during the day. And I've had such good luck with it, is because I top it off with this. And every time I do a makeover on a client, this is exactly the routine that I use. I don't do anything different with them. Because I want them to see, like, the best possible outcome of these products. And, some people like to use a translucent powder, and we of course have those. I usually use that if I'm going out, and actually I use it on top of this powder. I know, a lot of layering, but I usually just put the translucent powder like on top of like my highlighter, or just at my concealer or something like that, because you don't want to dull down or cover up with any color what you've already done as far as highlighting and bringing those areas of attention out. You don't want to dull that down at all. So, sorry, my hair is looking crazy. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara in black. This is to thicken your lashes. I always do 2 kinds of mascara, and I just read an article where they're now telling people that that's the best way to do it, and that's to get the best results. Because a lot of mascaras only have one job, and it's either to lengthen or to volumize. So if you layer them, then you're going to get the best of both worlds. So, yeah, that's my suggestion. Buy the ultimate, for sure, best-selling mascara Mary Kay has ever had. And then the Lash Love, the lengthening mascara. The tip of this one, some people don't necessarily like it. I typically actually love it. So, yeah, it's great. And the bristles on it, the reason why people don't like it is because the bristles are very short and dense. The brush itself is very small and dense. But let me tell you that the way that it's made, it really grabs onto every one of your lashes. So it works really great. And I know in my last, I think it was my very first video, I mentioned the lash building serum. If you have not ever tried that, it is something that I would suggest to any and all, unless you have just absolutely gorgeous, like luscious lashes, then you don't really have to worry about it. But okay, and we also have a mascara primer. I really should have put this on probably, but this is, it's just clear. You put that on very first. I usually put a good coat on and I let it completely dry, so I'll do something else while it dries and then put your mascara on. This stuff is going to make your mascara hold, and it's going to hold all day long, and you're going to have to use your oil-free makeup remover, eye makeup remover from Mary Kay, of course, to get it off, but it is there. It's down for the count. So now I'm going to use my bronzer, and I think I'm only going to do bronzer today because I'm not really feeling the blush today. So I'm going to use the medium bronzing powder, and I'm just going to put kind of all right here just to give me a little bit of color in my cheeks. And then, of course, right up here. You always want to do this up here because you don't want, like, your cheeks to be, like, nice and bronzed and, you know, look like they have a nice little pretty sun-kissed glow to them. And then your forehead just be, like, stark white. You don't want that. Nobody likes that. So, okay. So I'm not going to do blush today. I've already done my eyeshadow, my eyeliner, mascara. Also did a little bit on my eyebrows to really define and pop my eyes. Okay, now for a lipstick. This right here is my lipstick tray, and I have every color imaginable. But I think I'm going to use the color that I used the other day. The Dusty Rose something. What was it? Where are my glasses? There they are. Retro Rose. Okay. Guys, I don't know. It just says creamy lip color, but this was to me like a lip stain. Like when I put it on the other day, and after I left and we went and played baseball, we went out to eat, we went shopping, and literally I still had my lipstick on. It wasn't glossy and I never reapplied. I left it at home, and once I left and I came home, my lips were still the same color. So this is on in the new spring collection. So it will probably be on my website under the new or limited edition. But I am telling you, this color is so pretty. And I have never, as I said before, I'm not really a lipstick person. But this stuff has the staying power that I have never seen on anything else before. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So, okay, let me see if we can get y'all situated where y'all can kind of see. Well, for one, the mess on my desk back there. Nice, huh? All right. So you see the coral on the actual eyelid, all the darks that actually complement really well with one another. They really just work together so wonderfully. A little bit of the bronzer, kind of see how it gave me a lot of definition. Even though I really wasn't going for a lot of contoured look, just adding that little bit of something will give your face so much more shape. And then, of course, on the top of my forehead. So, all right. Well, I am off to my facial. So, wish me luck. Please, guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me some pointers, some tips. Something that you would like to see, don't like to see, colors you want to see, products you want to see, whatever. I will also leave my my webpage down below, as always. So you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.